A love letter to my mailman and the incomparable camaraderie between Black strangers. Recently, while on a bike ride, I thought about a Black college acquaintance who was recently tackled, frisked, and arrested for cycling without a bike light. Though this incident wasn't fatal, I considered that a similar situation could occur to me, and I may not be as lucky to survive. I had taken the bike ride to soothe my anxieties, but these thoughts only heightened them. As I rode around downtown, past vacant bus stops and bushes of Texas sage, my brown skin illuminated by golden hour, I worried whether I would be America's next unnecessary sacrifice in this fight for racial justice. I imagined the digital memorials my friends and family would craft in honor and defense of my life. I imagined the swarm of ignorant individuals would plaster them with invalidating comments like hashtag all lives matter. I visualized the life that I so badly desired to live being taken from me. As I thought through these horrific things, a police officer drove by and waved. The moment felt so ironic, I could only sigh in response. Sometimes I wonder if the mailman feels scared as he works, his Black body so visible as he approaches homes throughout my very white neighborhood. I thought to ask him, but instead I bring up superficial things like the weather. His kin-like warmth suggests that he knows I'm not really asking about the rising June heat. And this national chaos, how could I be? The threat to Black life is the main thing on my mind, and I assume this is true for him too. We've never openly discussed this, but somehow our small talk feels as comforting as the difficult conversations about racial politics that I have to have with my companions during long FaceTime calls. I adore him, I do, and I have reason to believe this adoration is at least somewhat mutual. There's always an instant camaraderie when Black strangers encounter each other, even if the exchange is brief and minimal. It is felt in the head nods, in the grins, in the reciprocated hair compliments. As this country continues to neglect, violate, and assault us, it is necessary to offer this kind of softness to each other, to share comfort through body language, to validate our collective weariness with just a few words. Compassion is the only thing we have. Before quarantine, tragic events were often processed communally. We could be together without masks and screens and moody Wi-Fi. We could weep in each other's arms and share meals in each other's homes. We could momentarily trade our grief for Saturday night sweat and flashy disco light. Now, our togetherness, though undeniably strong, is compromised by COVID. Even the marches and protests are marked with a sense of pandemic anxiety. It is incredibly overwhelming to grapple with this pain at a distance from each other, to try to get by without the tangible presence of a brown-skinned body. In the midst of tragedy, all I want is to be engulfed by the soulfulness of Black folks, to be in a chorus of Black groanings and laughter. But for now, every afternoon, I look out my window and wave at the mailman, grinning wide as he tells me to stay safe. Thank you.